Post-secondary education. There are multiple kinds of post-secondary education, with some examples being things like university, trades, and college. While any kind of post-secondary is almost always going to be better than none, personally, I believe that university is the best option. There are multiple reasons that university can be considered the best option for post-secondary. Firstly, if you want a medium to high-paying job, university is almost always needed. This is because a university degree is a requirement for many of those high-paying jobs. For me personally, I aspire to be a teacher, and in Canada, this means I need to complete a teacher education program, a 1 to 2 year course, and you also need 5 to 6 years in total, as you need a base degree from a university or a college. University provides the door to many high-paying jobs, as previously mentioned, and can even provide things like internship straight out of the university. There are some drawbacks, of course, firstly being the main complaint against university, which is that it is very expensive. In Canada, if you're a valid citizen, UBC would cost you on average $6,000 to $7,000 per year. And if you're not a citizen, it can be way more, upwards of like $40,000. And for most people, this is a big downside because you can't always have 6 to 7 grand a year to spend on education, and the other options tend to often be a lot cheaper. However, with things like scholarships, bursaries, and student loans, which have one of the lowest interest rates of any loan, you can get over the 6 to 7 grand pretty quickly. And that's why these things exist, essentially to help students with these costs. But what requirements are needed for university? Firstly, as we live in British Columbia, we have access to the second highest ranked university in Canada, being UBC. So as far as requirements, I'm just going to use the requirements that are found on UBC's website. Firstly, you need to have graduated from high school, obviously, and have at least a minimum of 70% in both grade 11 and grade 12 English, as well as 6 academic/non-academic grade 12 courses. Remember, this is just the base requirements that you need to even apply to the school. For a general science degree at the university, you would need at least English Studies 12, English First Pupils 12, Pre-Calculus 12 with a minimum of 67%, Anatomy and Physiology 12, or Chemistry 12, or Physics 12. However, having multiple of the sciences is considered beneficial. And for grade 11, you need the English 11s, or the English First Pupils 11s, a Language 11 or waiver, which in my case, I have the French course, and a Science 12. However, once again, it's considered beneficial to have multiple sciences. University applications are sometimes confusing, but most universities will actually have links on their websites to help you with the application process. And the standard requirements are proof of things like volunteer experience and work experience. In this course, we have to submit 30 hours of volunteer experience, which will help us a lot when applying toward the universities. As a student, it's a good idea to talk to your teachers and employers to get them to write letters of approval to the universities you intend on applying to. These are things that can help you stand out against your competition. You'll also probably need your additional information, such as your birth date, and a valid ID, so make sure you have all of that ready. And in the end, it is my belief that university is the best option for myself. However, as previously mentioned, things like trades and small community colleges and plenty of other things can be used as post-secondary to help you get your foot into the door for adult life. So whatever works best for you is what works best for you.